So let's go through this one. So surface level or superficial will clearly just be talking about chains. Like, let's just say this character, he walks up to this these chains and he sees randomly this zip tie, right? And then you can just talk about that as a story, like whatever it is. Like maybe you quickly go to alert whoever owns this chain, blah 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 blah, and then tell them that there's a zip tie, things like that. But again, this is very surface level. So for this one, I would say definitely avoid it, just because like it's not that great of a story. And I think the meaning is very clear, right? The meaning is very clear just because you can have a bunch of meanings. Okay, so one, the clearest one is this is the weakest link, right? So have you guys heard of the weakest link in a chain? This is just a sort of saying. It's just saying if you're the weakest link, that means you're the thing that will break first, right? So let's just say you're playing in a sports team, you're playing basketball or something, and you're the weakest link. So then whenever they will, be on offense, they will attack through you because your defense isn't very good or something like that, right? So you're letting the team down. That's what a weakest link is. I'd say avoid persuasive text for this one. Try your best just to do a creative for this one, because it's really, really good to do a creative here, just because there's a lot of lessons here. Because another lesson that you can write about is that this one is like solutions, right? Solutions. So this one is like things like, what I mean by this is just like, you can fix things. You can fix problems. All right. So if something is broken, you don't have to give up. You can fix it in a different way, or like finding another solution to a problem, right? You don't have to make another chain. You can just use a zip tie, right? So these are all different sorts of ideas you can give it. All right. So these would be what you would focus on for the stories. Green, it's probably better. All right, so for the superficial story, you just have to write about the actual, the image, right? So that's all you have to do, surface level, very surface level, just have to address the image. You just have to pretty much talk about the chains and the zip tie. That would be what aspect to include. But again, you have to hide that like weaker idea with really, really, really good writing. With a deeper level interpretation, obviously you still need good writing, but again, you need to make sure the connection's super obvious, okay? So you need to talk about these as your connections, okay? You have to make sure that it's very, very obvious that you're talking about this. So you're still talking about the stimulus at least.